Well, a good Tuesday to you. The Seattle Kraken are in Nashville to face the Predators. Seattle is 1-2 so far this NHL season, looking to get out to a fast start in the conclusion of a three-game road trip. Jaden Schwartz and Coach Dan Bilesma talk about this matchup.
They're a fast team. The games in here are always intense. They got a lot of guys who can make plays. Their defense like to get up in the rush and play aggressive. So they always have a fourth and fifth guy coming. And they're a desperate hockey team right now too, and so are we. So I expect an aggressive game tonight from both teams, and a high tempo game, and they're a team that's obviously looking to spark their offense a little bit, and we are too.
They haven't had winning success yet this season, but they've got joining an already good group of forwards. Obviously, they got two new additions in Stamkos and Marchessault, and so. Pretty talented up front group. Joins a kind of a heavy forechecking, big-bodied bottom six, make them a hard team to play against. They just have a reputation of coming fast and quick and with a lot of speed, and with that big body presence. So they haven't got to that success yet, but we're expecting them to kind of respond to where they're at in the season as well, and we have the same opportunity. We didn't like what happened in Dallas, and we have a chance with this game tonight to have a good road trip and win 2 out of 3, and so it should be a spirited match.
Games on Kong TV in Seattle for local tel subscribers. That would be Channel 2. Seattle Seahawks made a trade to get some help on the defensive line yesterday. Seattle picked up defensive tackle Roy Robertson-Harris from Jacksonville in exchange for a 6th-round draft pick next season. Robertson-Harris is in his 8th NFL season, amassing 2 sacks, about 4 quarterback hits, and 6 games with the Jags this year. He began his career as an undrafted free agent in Chicago. Meanwhile, Seattle is playing on the road at Atlanta this Sunday at 10 a.m. That'll be against a 4-2 Falcons team. The game will be broadcast on Fox. Well, the Mariners have announced that catcher Cal Raleigh and utility man Dylan Moore are Gold Glove finalists. How about that? NCWLIFE Channel viewers have a chance to get to know pitcher Bryan Woo a little more this week with his appearance on I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller.
Alaska was awesome. Obviously, you don't really know a whole lot about it going in. I did a little bit of research before because I did 2 years in Alaska. So I went 1 year right out of college, or right out of high school, and then 1 year after my freshman year of college. But yeah, it was an amazing experience. I had a great host family. I still talk to them to this day. The mom and I, we talk all the time. She updates me on like what their kids are doing, and they come. I've seen them a couple times since. So, and then great fishing too. I like to fish a little bit. I mean, I haven't done a whole lot of it, but they've got a great salmon season like towards the end of July. So a couple times we play night games. So like in Alaska, at least early in the summer, sun doesn't go down until whatever it is, midnight or 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. So you play the game 7 to 10, go home, eat real quick, go fish until 2 in the morning, and it's like still light out. Go home, whatever, you wake up, go fish before the game, go play your game, come back, and it's just like a never-ending thing. So that was a ton of fun, and we had a great team, great coaches, and then it's just really cool to experience Alaska for the first time too, because they got all types of like fun nature. You got hikes and going to the river and all types of stuff. So it was a lot of fun.
I often tell people when I first moved to Seattle many years ago, I told people that I lived as close to having 6 months of sunlight and 6 months of darkness as you could without being actually in Alaska. How would you ever sleep? Can you chop that up? Like,
small pieces.
And then we're going to, because we're going to put all of that together and it's going to saute down.
Okay.
How do you sleep though? Like I am the person that has to have it dark.
Yeah, me too. They all have like blinds, like blackout blinds.
Yeah.
So when I got there, to my host families, because when I first got there, like my dad and I flew in first morning and we stayed in a hotel, and it was like, I don't know, I think we flew in probably midnight or 1 o'clock or something, and it like didn't ever get dark, and we were like, how do you do this? But yeah, I think at least all the local families or whoever it is, they have all the set up blackout blinds and making sure that like you're kind of forcing kids to go to bed at whatever it is, a decent hour. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely, it's pretty different.
I never would have thought, though, fishing like before and after a game. I mean, that's the upside, right?
Yeah, it was a blast. You got to make the most out of your experience. So we definitely did.
How did you even know that Alaska was an option?
I didn't really. My coach just told me, like, you're going to go play summer ball in Alaska. And I was like, wait.
Wait, he just signed you up to play summer ball?
They don't let you choose, like, where you go. They just tell you.
Oh.
So he was just like, yeah, you're going to go play in Alaska. And I was like, I'm going to go where? Like, I didn't even know they had baseball up there. So I did some research, and I found out that it was like a pretty historical league. It'd been around a while, and a lot of good players had come through there. And so I started looking it up, and yeah, it was definitely, it was weird at first. I was kind of skeptical about going out there, but once I got out there, and like I said, a great host family, great team and stuff, so it was a good time.
Be sure to watch Bryan Woo with Jen Mueller this week on I Cook, You Measure. Again tomorrow afternoon at 2, Friday at 11 a.m., and then Saturday and Sunday night at 10:30. You can also find the show on YouTube. It's a busy prep girls soccer schedule today. In fact, already underway. Chelan hosting Cascade, while Brewster travels to Tonasket. Liberty Bell is playing host to Lake Roosevelt, and Oroville's at Pateros. The 6 p.m. games have Ephrata at Toppenish, Quincy's at Sela, while Kashmir is hosting Connell. Tonight at 7, it's West Valley at Wenatchee, while Moses Lake is entertaining Davis. Prep volleyball action tonight. Ephrata hosts Toppenish. Tri-Cities Prep visits Quincy. Omak hosts Chelan at 6:30, while Connell at Kashmir. Wenatchee plays at West Valley tonight. Moses Lake is also on the road at Davis. For the B school schedules, Moses Lake Christian is at Wilson Creek. Soap Lake visits Thorpe. Annie at hosts Garden City Academy. Cascade Christian travels to Oroville hosts Pateros. Brewster plays at Lake Roosevelt. Cascade welcomes Bridgeport. Liberty Bell is on the road at Manson. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Tuesday.